Hello everybody, welcome back to Stonehearth with me, Banto. We're back in Arkas here, and today we actually want to start with going to the market. We want to see if we can sell a few things, like with the live stream town. I noticed a pretty good improvement for the game once we sold off a few things, and I do think we might have perhaps too much of something here. I'm not sure if we do, but it seems like we have a lot of cactus flowers, so I'm gonna sell at least like half of them, so like 100 flowers or something like that. And we can sell some pelts. We're not gonna use all of those. So it seems like a pretty good way to sell off a few resources that we're not gonna need anyway. And we definitely don't need all these scout hats. We pretty much, I think, need one of them. And we even have 2 general hats. I'm gonna sell one of them, a lot of gold. And this will also bring up a net worth. We had loads of these sapling also from the acacia trees, which I guess we could plant a few of them. I'm not sure how much wood we have. Let's check out how much wood we got. Because we might want to go and maybe harvest those trees. They look really beautiful, but we might want to go and actually harvest them to get a little bit of more wood around. Okay, we only have 8 wood, so let's go and harvest a lot of trees, and then we can replant and grow new trees. That should give a little bit of wood for us, and then we're gonna go and put out some new ones. So we're gonna grow some beautiful little plants, some little great trees, gonna be big in end. Gonna put them next to the wall here, it can look pretty cool. Maybe even, maybe we skip that. I was thinking of putting it here, but I think it's just gonna be in the way, really. So that is pretty nice. Let's see what my people are doing for the moment. It kinda looks like they're not really building anything for now. Doesn't look like it. The wall here is pretty much done. That looks pretty awesome. So perhaps we should let them start to build this thing that we designed really long ago. It was supposed to be a barrack, and it doesn't really look like a barrack. It looks more like a keep or something. But we're gonna build this. We're gonna let my people do this one. Wow, do we need that many clay bricks for it? Over 100 clay bricks, guys. That's crazy. So let's see if they're gonna be able to do this. The game is pretty much frozen. That was a lot of planning to do this house. Wow. Okay, let's check out the daily update. So we don't have enough net worth, but probably gonna get it once this house is done. I'm a little bit surprised how much thinking is going on for this. This is gonna be a new nice house for us. There we go, now they should start to work on that, right? Check out what they're doing. Digging foundation. I guess we can maybe add 2 more people to actually help with the building, so it might go faster. One thing I noticed with the game is that, at least when you get further in the game, they're really bad with working together with building buildings. Pretty much you can have 10 workers, but pretty much only one of them will actually be doing the work, which can really frustrate me. It did frustrate me kinda a lot when I was streaming the last time, so it definitely can be very frustrating. So we might want to dig out some more. This looks really weird that this thing is still sitting here, but I guess it's okay. It's gonna be too much of a trouble to remove it, because they're gonna dig out a little bit of it, and then they're gonna be stuck up there, or they're gonna fall down, and we need to add a billion of ladders just to get around it. So we're gonna avoid that for now. But I guess we could dig down deeper or something, or maybe we should just dig out a bit more, and if we add like a ladder here, we should be fine, so we don't get any people stuck here. Since we're needing so much clay bricks for this house, we should really try to get more clay, since we need those clays to make the clay bricks. Okay, let's go to the invaders. We got some kobold wolves coming in here. Bring my troops. I'm maybe gonna change a few people, by the way. On my live stream town I have a lot of archers, and it has worked out really good. I like the footmen as well. They have really powerful AoE attacks, and they do hit quite hard as well. They're good at taking out many enemies at the same time, but the archers there, like nuking power on single targets, is really powerful. So I think I will maybe switch out 1 or 2 footmen to be archers, to make the army a little bit stronger than it is for the moment. Okay, let's go take out these weaklings first. The weakling kobolds here. Here we go. Take this guy. No one else. Take him. I'm waiting with the strongest one to the last, because the small ones, weak ones, they can still, you know, deal quite a bit of damage if the mana around. And they're really, really easy to kill, but these guys, they can deal a lot of damage, and they have a lot of health, but as a single one left, they don't really do anything. So that's kind of how I like to go with the tactics for fighting these guys. So let's see if we do have a bow that we can promote with maybe one of the current footmans. Let's see who it would be. Maybe Leo Ruin would be one. Yeah, we do have at least one bow. Let's go for that for now. That will be 3 archers for now. Gonna be pretty good. Might need... I think we might need a third cleric soon also. So digging good here. It looks like we're lacking water. I'm not sure if you're lacking water or if you're not drinking water. And the drinking part is part of a mod called Cafe. So if you're wondering why you have the water thing and drinking, it's a mod to add those things. I'm just looking through to see if we do have the bucket of water. And I do not see any for the moment, at least. Yeah, we're low on it. So you can see here we have 2 water buckets. One water bucket should be able to give plenty of drinks, but we're still gonna need a lot more than we have for the moment. So the current way this works is that you have to harvest the wells. So hopefully in the future you can have to put to like, oh, we want to maintain 50 buckets, something like that. So they will keep water supply ready for everyone. You don't need to go harvest like this. If you go for like one well with this, you have to harvest the same well over and over, and it's a very weird behavior for the game to be that way. So let's go and continue with our castle we're building up here, and it looks pretty good so far. I'm happy with it. It seems like you guys also liked it. So I think what we're gonna work with today is to get up maybe to the 2nd floor for this. We're most likely gonna continue in the back here outside over this thing later on, but now I feel like we maybe wanna get up further, and I'm not sure if we should have doors here. Maybe we should have doors here. Let's plan in some doors there for now, so they can take this way to go out there. Do it like that, and Spanish white's gonna fall in here again. Actually, we're gonna change the color here a bit in the middle. Here we go. That's where we're gonna go then. That's good, so that we have the doors prepared already. Good to have. And let's see here, I want to make so we can go up for the towers. I was thinking of making another room here, which would only be for like getting up and getting down, like an, do you call it a stair house or something? But it could also be these towers that could be like the stair house, so let's start with adding some stairs to get up here. Maybe one here, make it a different color perhaps. Could even go for a red one, sure, let's try to go for a red one. See how far away, 2 blocks. I'm trying to make them look pretty much the same both sides. That should be good for getting up to this floor. Gonna go for this color, and we're gonna make so they can get up here. So something like this should be around 6 or something. Yeah, 6. I kinda like to have 6 open like that. Feels like it works out pretty good. So this is pretty much the 6th one where it goes up, so that should be good. So from this side we might go up on top of this thing. And what will we have on top of that is the question. I was thinking if we should have like the bedrooms out here in the back, but we could have the bedrooms on top also, or it could be like a big dining hall where people can go and eat. That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty awesome. And also, actually, we might be doing these things at different heights, because I was thinking of making this maybe higher in here. I'm not sure if we should do it. I was thinking of doing it, because then we could go up for these columns here. Let's see if we can find the correct color. It's a little bit darker. So there we're like 2 blocks above the normal. Then maybe we can do something like that, that is like hitting the roof. That will be what we're gonna go up to. So this will have to go up higher. And then we have to maybe rethink a little bit with the stair here. I want that to be, but like this and this don't have to be the same height. It could be like a stair that goes up to get up there also, so I think this should be fine. So maybe we just add some walls for this. Not like that. Oh my god, game. Oh, this is annoying, guys. This is so nice when the revert tool stop working, so I can't remove this. So I'm gonna redo... I'm gonna redo this and I will be right back again. Okay guys, so we're finally back after resetting a couple of times, so hopefully it's gonna work now. I had to redo this a couple of times because the game was bugging out more and more, and we're gonna use the freestanding walls instead. Because then we don't have to have this thing that we had before, that it was hooking like here instead of here for the type thing. It doesn't make sense why did it do that, so I'm gonna avoid that fully, so we can avoid that bug. We still have to be careful though, like with placing these walls. Because if we do place it wrong, we will not be able to revert it back, so we have to be careful with them. So there we go, we get up here, and now we have to figure out a little bit with this. Let's see how much higher we need to go. 1, 2, 3 at least. So that's when it's gonna hit... when it's gonna hit these columns. So 3 like that should hit into, let's see here. Yeah, that will be just above that thing. So maybe the walls will be 1 higher than pillars, and then it will be a floor here. But we're gonna make it not in slab, we're gonna use the normal flooring tool for that. Because they're a little bit different, like it's easier to see through this, just the same. If you use the normal roof tool, it's easier to see through that than when you use a slab, but with slab we got fully custom. I'm actually gonna change this wall a little bit just so it matches the rest of the wall a little bit more. But the safest way to build this is to actually make the wall with slabs. That way, if something fails, you can always remove it. So there we got correct height again, so we're gonna go up 4 here for this side. And if you're using slab, that's the most powerful tool you can have, because that gives you the unlimited power of designing in this game. But it takes a lot longer for you to design things, but it can definitely be worth it to get that unlimited power for creating this. And you're not like in need of the revert tool. It's really handy still to have it, but you're not like as bound to use it. I'm gonna change a few places though, yes, it looks a little bit nicer since you see we have these colors here. We're gonna put something that matches that kind of. We can do it for the towers also. We don't really have to do that, but I guess we can go beyond a little bit and make it even better. I'm not sure how we even did that thing. It looked like there's perhaps a slab inside that one. We'll see what happens later. Hopefully I didn't screw something up again. So I'm just gonna fix a lot of small patches here, then we're gonna continue again. So there we go, I think I have covered up most of them. That should be good, it's gonna look a lot better. We can even have removed these and made the entire wall in the same color. We might change that later on, but we're gonna keep it as it is for now. So now we'll have a floor on here. So maybe we go a little bit different, so not as dark as we had before for the other ones. And I do see that we might actually use the slab tool, because you can see that this doesn't want to hook here. We can hook it to the side with the slab, but well, what's that where? Oh, that's actually where we want it, so it should be fine then. This will be the second floor. I guess we can go all the way over to the other side like that. There we can see that the columns are hitting up on that. That's pretty nice. So there we go. So I think for the towers, we're getting up here, then I think they would have to go up one more, and then maybe down to get there, because, you know, it's gonna be weird with the door here. That's not gonna work. So I think we'll go up one more step, and then we can have that stair. It could be sitting here, or maybe there. That's maybe better. So they have a little bit more space, perhaps. Let's see, so this is working like it should, so it's the right height. Yeah, that should be good. This is gonna be a little bit different than what I normally do, and I've never done anything that you go up like that and then go down again. But it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how that's gonna look, so. I like to try new things in this game, so that's nice. So we got 5, that's nice, and we want to do some walls here. So we're still not using the auto tool for this, because it's too risky. Oh, there we have to cancel that thing. So you can cancel these things by right-clicking, then they will cancel it. You can redo it if you see that you're misplacing something. It's really easy to misplace them, and when you're further in the game lags a bit. You're not gonna get this trading, and it lags a bit, and it can mess up the clicking. It happens to me very often, I would say, and it definitely can mess up a lot of things. So there we go, we got 2 doors, and the way we want to have this done is to for them to go down here. Let's see, how did we do these stairs? Okay, like that. So maybe, you know, we can keep the same kind of theme going for that. So let's see here, before, I think this should be good enough. Then there will be maybe 1 more, let's see. This is a little bit brighter than what I had downstairs though. You should remove 1. It'll be like that. I think it's gonna be okay to have it brighter though, it might look kinda nice actually. We're using the Spanish white here instead, I think that looks pretty sweet. So let's do the same thing for this side. Here we go, so that will be the way to get down here, from up here. That's gonna be pretty nice. Maybe when I have some lights here, I'm not really sure, we might add it later. It's gonna be harder to add later. But I think we should figure out a little bit how we wanna have it. So maybe this could be like a dining place, where you can go, the people go and like eat up here. So let's start putting out some tables and chairs. This will be indoors though, so it's not gonna be on top like this. Or it could be on top also. We can make a park even up here. That would be pretty cool. I wonder how that would look really. That would be kind of interesting. But I don't think we're gonna do it. So let's start with putting out some tables. This would be a good big dining place. I would like to put them together here, these tables, but it's not gonna work very good. Like that, we're gonna go. The two long tables like that. Then maybe at the edge here, at the end of this, we can have a couple of tables, but I don't think we can use like all of them, but we can have, so for example, maybe the king or something would be sitting here. I'd like to get them a bit more centered. Maybe the king and queen can sit here. They have the cathedral archchairs, they have their very own table. It's kind of cool. And we might want to change a little bit, I'm not sure, if we want to change maybe a little bit of the colors up here to like match a little bit what we got downstairs. Like that, we do some paths here. Here we can have a little bit of a smaller one maybe. Like that. Maybe the king and queen can have their very own paths as well. Something like that. I'm not sure if we should add this Spanish white like we did downstairs. I think we might just go like this instead for up here. It feels maybe like we should change just the color a little bit slightly here. If we go under these, then we can change to, let's try this color. So it's a little bit different. It's kind of nice. We might want to do maybe 2 more. It's kind of nice. I still feel like I maybe want to do these things around this. It feels like it lacks something. Let's see if we can put some decoration here. Maybe we can use the mosaic here. Maybe that would be fitting here. I think we can add it for the... Let's see how they will match in. It might be that it doesn't match in good here. It doesn't. We could go on like that. Not sure if we want to do that. Because it's not even sitting in the middle, so that would be weird. But I think what we could do in here is to do maybe something similar as we got for this one. We could do something like that indoors. I think that would be kind of cool. So let's see how big we need that for to be. Looks like it's 3 blocks pretty much, so 3 by 3. So maybe we can have this up here next to the king and queen. Maybe we can make them a lot smaller though, like maybe we just do them like that. This should be a fine size if we just want to have it kind of small. We're covering this in. Like that, and then we have the top for this. We're gonna go for this one. It's like a little interesting thing. We could have lights up on it also. We can go for this one like we have over there, or we can go for some clay lamps. Or we can maybe put one of these T things on top of it, so we can put it next to this. Maybe we can go for that one. Oh, we have 2 of these. Maybe we can have them... I'm not sure if we want to have them on top there. Could look kind of cool though, but I don't think we're gonna have it there. I'm more thinking of having them maybe here. Some lights. We only have 3 of them, so this is something we like collected while going around pretty much. But we can go for these, put them up here. We give some lights for us. Be pretty sweet, and I'm not sure, maybe we should have some Statue of Fortune. That would be cool to have in the middle. It's not sitting very good. That's like the aligning thing in this game is kind of weird, I would say. At least for a few items. Like really hard to get something to fit in good there. I wonder if we can put this thing on top of the mosaic thing. Yeah, we actually can do that. Maybe we should have it there. And maybe we remove this then. Might want to put these somewhere else, maybe like that. Thinking of putting 2 statues in here, 2 guards, like one here, and then we put one at the other side. Like that. It'd be kind of cool. Some large vases, they also look really beautiful. Maybe we can put the small ones on here. Let's get some chairs, so we still need a lot of chairs. All these tables. Here we're going for a little bit more, you know, normal ones. So maybe the king and queen has some visitors. Maybe their army is here sitting, getting a little bit of eating for their success in defending out Town Arkas. That would be nice. It feels like we need something more though. Well, maybe we can have some chimney for keeping it warm in here. Can have one on each side maybe. That should be good. So it's very open here. I'm gonna change and add at least here, we're gonna add a little bit more reddish. I'm still thinking of adding something around this, so if this red color should just go around this thing. I think this maybe looks a little bit better, really. It's pretty sweet, a lot of open space here. I'm not sure if there's anything we want to have there, if we should have some more tables. Ooh, maybe we can have these giant cactuses. But I'm not sure, I'm not sure if I like these. So this will be like the last floor here, they will be most likely able to get on the roof of this though. So I think we can start to cover this in with some walls. So we need to make this a little bit higher, at least maybe 2 or 3 blocks. Maybe even higher. Let's make it as high as this is. Because if not, they're probably gonna, like, you know, hit their head and this and stuff. So there we got them covered up there, and maybe we should do some more. Can do some more pillars to go up. So perhaps we can do in the back here. And maybe we can add. I'm not sure. Like maybe we want to have doors here too. How do we look on the inside here? I think we need to go down maybe 1 step, or actually we have to do... I have to do the same thing if we're gonna do this. Maybe we can do that. Would be interesting to have some more ways to get here. So we'll have to move these a little bit. Oh, we got a thief. That shouldn't be too dangerous. Oh, they're spawning up here where we're gonna build our castle actually. So those shouldn't be too hard. We should be able to handle them fairly easily. Arkas is prepared for these guys. Let's gather some water while we're doing some other things. We need a lot of water. We're in the desert after all, so that kind of makes sense, even though it doesn't really changes anything with that thing. I'm gonna remove this ladder. We don't really need that one anymore. Here we go, the battle of the ladder. Okay, so we have to change this one a little bit. I made this wrong, and I think we need to change this cactus thing. We can't have that because it's way too close to this thing here. Hopefully I didn't change any wall now. The game likes to switch to walls and stuff when you're doing stuff. So that will be another way to get here. Let's see just how it looks again. I think we need to go... It's really lag when you're looking through all the buildings in town, so I'm just gonna go without doing it, and we're gonna go inside instead and see. So that should be fine for both, yeah. That is fine for going into. That looks pretty cool, and we need to remove this, so it's not gonna work to have that there. We have to do like this road that we got here also. Go for this one, we just have to remove a bit here. So maybe like that. We only have to go like this. Get another daily update, and we don't beat it yet. I kinda like that to have that white color in the middle. Maybe that would have been better than the red one we're using now. It's just a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Okay, actually this is gonna be brighter. So this one we're gonna have. So there we go, we got all the ways. And we could put some pillar here then, that should work out really good. So there for example. This can look better, it's just kind of weird if you only have like 2 of them. Maybe these ones can actually be holding up like that instead, I'm not sure. Maybe let's go like that, so we keep the theme going for them. But that should be good, guys. So I think we've done pretty good progress, guys. It was a little bit of struggle in the beginning. We still need to add 1 billion of things to this. So definitely a big project, guys. It's gonna take many episodes to finish this thing, but I hope you guys can like it in the end, and I'm really looking forward to building this and adding more things. Like I said, we're most likely gonna add a lot more in the back here later on. So the castle is not nearly done at all, and it's a really big thing. So guys, thanks for checking out this episode with StoneHearth, me, Banto. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more videos with me. And also feel free to like the video if you do it. Thanks a lot for that. And feel free to check out my Twitch channel to that. The link to that is in the video description. So thanks for being here, and hope to see you next time. So take care, guys. Have a great day.